Hello, friends. I have no excuse for the last week and why I've barely streamed the last week. The only thing I can tell you guys is I have been very busy. I've had a lot of schoolwork that caught up to me very quickly. And I think I kind of touched on it a little bit last stream, but I've been having some moments where I don't really feel like doing anything some nights. I promise it's not out of not wanting to be with you guys. I love you guys very much. But, man, a lot of things happened all at once, and I have been having what the kids call a time. That's the up and down of it. Ooh, new command. Yeah, let's do some command melds really quick. Man, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I wish things weren't hitting as hard as they are right now, so I could be with you guys a lot more than I am. But for right now... Ooh. This one gives me good crits. All I'm gonna say is for now, things are going to be a little, less consistent than they've been in the past. Not that I've ever been really consistent with streaming. I just have been having a hard time adjusting to a lot of things lately. Let's say that much. On that super fucking depressing note, let's play some Kingdom Hearts. Wow, we only got, yeah, we did only get 3 characters in, over there. Man, my treasure game is, total trash. There's like a specific way you're supposed to do this. I'm never gonna do it. Because I hate the sticker book. I hate it so much. It is probably the stupidest thing they brought in, and we are not playing Command Board. It's not happening. You cannot make me play Hell Monopoly tonight. Okay. Let us get on with it.
Huh? What's that? Whoa! Burst.
Yeah.
Try that again.
Yeah, I am here to vibe with you guys. That is the goal of these streams. It's not meant to be a commitment's not the word I'm looking for, because it is a commitment to stream as often as I try to. But it's a hobby. That's all streaming was ever meant to be for me, and that's why I really need to cut myself a little bit more slack sometimes. But I don't know. Y'all are my family.
Trying to catch a ride, huh?
Y'all are my little family, and I care about you guys a lot. So I like to be streaming as many nights a week as I can. I just also am working and in school, and things get kind of crazy when you're doing both of those things at the same time.
Now don't get any more ideas. These guns are locked into your genetic signature.
I miss you guys, though.
Intruder? All right, you. Don't get any funny ideas.
Okay. On that note, let's play some Kingdom Hearts. We gonna vibe with Stitch. Cause he's a good boy. Well, he's not.
The intruder.
We know
Identify
that.
yourself.
My name is Ventus. The monster I was chasing boarded your ship.
Nice try. If there was another intruder aboard, we'd have detected it.
Sure, buddy.
Intruder in the machinery bay. We lost control of the engines. It's some kind of monster.
Now you tell me. Stay right there. I've lots of unpleasant questions to ask you.
This is my fault. I have to do
Or
something.
we just leave.
What? You know Terra and Aqua?
Friend, circle.
Hey, is that a wayfinder?
The engines are under too much stress. We're risking an explosion.
What am I doing? There's no time. Huh? No, you need to stay here. It's too dangerous. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're getting some items in here at least. High potion's very nice. I don't know where exactly I'm going though. But let's smack these guys first, I guess. Oh, these are the ones that put you to sleep, aren't they? There we go. We are just gonna keep gooning tonight. For anyone in my book sphere, the new Trials of Apollo book came out on Tuesday, so that's awesome. And something I am hyped for. I don't get to read it yet because my copy is not with me yet. But I'm hyped to see how that series ends. Both hype and terrified, if I'm being honest here. But you know what? Hopefully it won't be too spooky. Hopefully it won't, you know what? I'm just gonna stop myself. Because there are so many things that could go wrong. Let's see if Renee can ever get her buttons correct. Okay, this is not where I was supposed to go right now. I had a feeling. So this level is really confusing to me, like all the time. Ooh, goons. Hello, goons. No, not you! Oh, I hate those things. Neverland's confusing. Neverland is also very confusing. I find this level equally confusing to Neverland, honestly. Neverland, you really do have to be paying attention to where you're going, though. I still can't believe I got Ars Arcanum this early. That'll be so useful for the endgame. Nod! I love Flood. No, I'm just gonna go over here now. Oops. I'm so bad at not setting those things up. Oh, I would never be able to 100% this one simply because command boards and Mirage Arena are the absolute worst. There's so much to them that it's like impossible. No, open the chest, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, between Mirage Arena and command boards. Ugh. Trouble with... I do not enjoy Hell Monopoly. That might be a personal opinion, but I don't really enjoy command boards simply because the mechanics are always against you. It feels. It's not even that they're tedious, it's just like it feels like they're completely against you from second one. It's kind of boring, you know? It's not fun when you don't get a good roll from the beginning and they just destroy you from second one.
I don't know how you did it, but you won't get away again. You haven't fooled me. You can bat your eyes all you want at the Grand Councilwoman so she'll reconsider your sentence. But I see you for what you really are. An abomination that's only instinct is to destroy everything it touches.
Okay. We are also back to trying to get all of the chests. It was foolish to think that it wasn't gonna happen. Yeah, no, we are definitely trying to get every single chest in the game now. Man, it is so nice having a command deck that actually works with me sometimes. I don't know, I love Terra. His storyline is like genuinely super interesting. But man, did not having a command deck that ever worked for me absolutely annoy the shit out of me every second. And he's too clunky. I understand that they wanted to like differentiate his playstyle from Ven and Aqua, but to me, Terra always kind of felt like how Gladio feels to me in 15. When you play as him for a bit there, it's just, he is so slow. And it is nigh impossible for me to do anything with him half the time. Also, I don't want to jinx myself, but my frame drops seem to be clearing up a little bit from where they were before, which is a very good sign with the work that I've been trying to do to get the Fire Emblem streams back up and running. Because for those, I need better internet than I currently have, technically speaking. But we're gonna kind of just try and work with it, if that makes sense. Because I really want to keep Fire Emblem on my docket. It is legit one of my fave series, and Awakening is probably my personal favorite game in the series. No, out of here, Ben. There you are.
See ya.
Is that it or more? Yeah, more goons.
Fire. Bring it. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Fire.
This is how we level up our commands, guys, by just equipping everything we find. Man, that's another part of trying to 100% the game that always drove me crazy, is trying to find all of the, commands and get them leveled up. I don't know, I just feel like there's too much to this game to be able to 100% it effectively. If that makes sense.
Heal. Fire. Bring it. Yeah. See ya.
Like, something like 3, I would try and 100%. No, we were just in there. I would actually be pretty okay with trying to 100% 3. But Birth by Sleep, I just don't think I'm capable of doing it. I do not have the attention span for it. Really. And that I would do on my own time. I wouldn't subject you guys to that, that's for sure.
Yeah, fire. So. Yeah.
3 wasn't charged 100%. Exactly. Yeah, like 3, I basically near 100%ed. Like, on my first run, because I got Ultima and everything in my, first run of it that I did, just, like, on my own vibin'. So it's not, it's one of those ones that it's a little bit easier as long as you can kind of, as long as you're good at that stupid frozen sled mini game. God, that thing sucked. That and the Hercules, the 2 flans in that world. Ugh. The flans are probably only the only difficult part of 3, in my opinion. And they're not even that hard, they're just kind of a pain. Boss. Yeah, like, even that wasn't that hard. Although, I have not played any of, Remind yet. I haven't had the chance to yet. And I was kind of just, like, saving it for when I do stream 3, which is gonna happen eventually, once I finish, you know, everything else. We're getting pretty close, though. We're done basically a stream and a half of Birth by Sleep, and we're only like, what, 7 parts into it. That's not bad compared to how long it took me to beat 2. Oh my god, 2 took forever! Although 2 only took forever because, of the Roxas fight. Although I feel like 2 also, yeah, 2 also took a long time because, I was doing other stuff at the time, too. Oh my god. I'm actually super hyped for Remind. I need to turn the gravity back on. Or the gravity back off. 2 took me literally, I think it was close to 4 months to beat Roxas. So there is that. Roxas got me stuck for longer than it should have. And I think because of that, I just have a thing with 2. That I don't think I'm gonna play 2 again. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it's not my favorite, which I'm gonna get a lot of flack from fandom about, because there's a lot of people out there who like 2. People in this chat, most notably, not right now, but yep, there he is! There's the people who will give me flack for 2 not being my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. 2 best for Cypher only. I mean, you're right, Wash. Wash is in fact correct. I'm not slandering you! I'm saying that you'd give me flack for 2 not being my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. Cypher Saga confirmed. Really? Okay, that surprises me a little bit, but okay. Hey Ventus, will you actually hit the thing? Thank you. Okay, now the thing that people will really disown me for, I think my favorite Kingdom Hearts game is probably Chain of Memories. I don't think you have to mess with the anti-gravity in this room, Benz. I just like Chain of Memories. I just like Nominee. Cancelled, thanks. I just like Nominee. I just like her a lot. There is a reason. 1 second. Is this still my image? This is not still my image. Is that where it is? That's the Kirby Pop figure. Where did I put it? Hey, Beck! Wow, everyone's here tonight. Awesome. There it is. Here we go. We'll put this in the corner even though we're not playing a game that she's in. But we'll leave this up in the corner. Because why not? 2 raids? That's so many raids, Beck. You did, but I don't have that one anymore. I only cried for 5 minutes. Oh no! Oh! Ooh! We got a new one! My thing evolved! That's cool as shit looking! Okay then! You go, Ven! Yeah, Ven go burr. There's a goon. Hey, you're having fun! That's all that matters. I do need to turn off the gravity. I need to get up to that. Get back. Oh, well, I'm kind of busy. Ow, fungo burr. Stop hitting me with cannons. No! Stop! No! No more! No more cannon! No, no, no. Where's my heal? No! Hey! Can those not exist? Because TBH, fuck these things. There's a chest over here. No. I know I have a block, but I am so inconsistent with hit. Like. Oh. Well, maybe I don't need to be as early as I thought or as, late on it as I thought I did. Okay. Now, where are the goons? Unless you are just warning me about these things. In which case, thank you for warning me, Kingdom Hearts. Do it. Okay. No, Ven! Wait! Anyone else notice that I was not even touching my control stick? This is why I love this game. This is why I love this series. Because the block mechanics never work. That is something that I am glad that they fixed a little bit with 3, is that the block mechanics did get so much better in 3. Like... there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be the easiest way to take these things out, I think. Stop! Okay. God, why? Why can I not move? Yeah. Wash simply wants to hold hand. Hold hand is not weird. Yeah. Nope. Okay, Ventus, I really need you to work with me here, buddy. For like 2 seconds. I beat up Vanitas literally with my controller not working for part of the fight. And apparently I can't get past some fucking stationary cameras. Oh my god. No, come on. Okay, do the cutscene, because I need to turn them off. Because I need to get these chests first. I don't like this level, and I always forget why I don't like this level. I forgot I had to do this with Ven. It was enough of a pain doing it with Terra. Now I gotta do it with Ven, too. Yeah, at least Ven can kind of platform. He platforms like Sora in 2, which isn't great, but isn't, no offense, isn't Terra. No, he's not as bad as 1. You get an air glide. You get an air glide with Ven. I'm saying it's better than Terra's platforming, which, I'm gonna be honest, kinda gonna call Gladio out for a second. It's like saying it's as good as playing, it's like playing fucking Prompto over Gladio in 15. He is so fucking clunky when you actually play him, though. I love him. I love his... I love the big sword. I love the whole, like, aesthetic of that. But, oh my god, his gameplay is so clunky. I cannot stand it. It is way too slow for me. Yeah, we're going over there. Oh no, have I missed Xehanort reports? Oh no, 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 no. No, we are not missing that. Oh no. Oh no. I may have to go back for chests. I did not know they put those in chests. Okay, this could be a problem. Ventus, you find one in deep space. Okay. No, I'm good. I'm safe. I don't have to find the other one till much later. And the other two you just get. Okay, we're good. What now? No, I did not save over my Terra file. I still have all my old files. Oh no! Why? Why? No, I still have it, but why? You're scaring me. Why do I need to have my Terra file? Check DMs. Oh no. You're fucking kidding me. You need that to get the secret ending, don't you? That's a requirement to get the secret ending, isn't it? Fuck. Normal. So, okay. Sage has just clued me in on the fact that you can only get the secret ending by doing Mirage Arena with what new command did I get? I'm on standard, yeah. So, to get all the Nort reports, that's what I'm calling them, you cannot stop me, I cannot be stopped. Yeah. Rip Norts? That sounds dumb. I'm calling them Nort reports. Nort ports? Nort ports. You have to get all of the Nort reports, which means that I have to re-Norts. Nort ports is good. We'll stick with Nort ports. I like that. So, yeah, all you need is to get the secret reports and to complete the final episode. But to get one of the Nort reports, you have to get to a certain level of Mirage Arena with Terra. And I did not do that because I did not touch Mirage Arena. So, we're gonna go back to our Terra file after this, I think. Will that mess things up, though? Because I technically already beat Terra's? I am not beating it again. I'm not doing that boss fight again. Like, I have a save file right before the boss. I really wish I would have known that. It's not that it's that bad, it's that I don't have a spare 2 hours outside of streaming to do it. Like, it's not a matter of it being difficult or it being whatever. It's a matter of I don't have the time.
End of the line.
Because I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. I have 4 assignments due next week that I have not even started on. Because I have been having a week, as the kids say. Okay, Stitch. We gotta throw Stitch at it, guys. I didn't say this world sucks. I said it's confusing. There's a difference between this world sucks and this world is confusing to navigate. I never said the world sucks. It actually has my favorite aesthetic. But I hate trying to navigate through this world. That's what I meant. The context for that was me talking about getting lost. I'm just gonna vibe up here. Yeah, I like Stitch. I need to watch that movie again sometime. It's a good movie. Very wholesome found family shit. Okay, I guess y'all wanna watch, Lilo and Stitch one night. How about I make y'all a deal? I don't really have the right command deck for this. If I manage to finish I have a report to do that I want to get done tomorrow because it's due next week. If I finish this report tomorrow before, let's say 7. Oh my god! Fuck off. We'll watch Lilo and Stitch tomorrow night. Oh no, wait, I'm not gonna have time tomorrow, actually. Because I have a cool conference call thing from 4 till 5. Actually, I was gonna get up. We'll see. We'll see. Let's keep it. It's not for work or school. It is a personal endeavor. No, it is not for work or school. It is a personal endeavor. It is a book signing thing that I'm very excited about. Do not crush my dreams. This one's actually cool, I swear. Just yeeting a goblin. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a non-school or work-related conference call. This is completely personal. I think I kind of half mentioned it earlier, but they have the, may I yeet this gremlin again? Wow, I don't really know what I'm doing with this fight. Quite frankly, I don't believe I have the right shit equipped. Yeah, this... So yeah, Tuesday was the release of the new Rick Riordan. I'm going to the virtual book tour for it. And I'm hyped. This is a conference called purely for personal reasons. I don't know what I'm doing. It's gonna be sick AF. Why did I say that? I've literally never said AF in my life. What am I doing? I do say lit and fam. No, okay. Goodbye, Stitch. Bruh, I did start saying bruh. I don't know where it came from. I am 99% sure I started saying bruh first, though. I'm just gonna turn off the gravity right now. I'm like 99% sure I started that, actually. Where is it? No, get over here. Let me hit you. Oh no. No, come down. Ugh! I will say, the camera in this game, though. I get that it was originally a PSP game. Yeah, the PSP engine kind of doomed it from the start. Okay, I'm gonna do something really quick. For me. And you know what? We're gonna get us some range. It's some potions. This might help a little bit. That's the wrong way. But it should save my config at least. I love this game though, TBH. Beck, why?
Fire! Thunder!
Beck, why? Oh my god. I had ice cream earlier. Actually, I got a McFlurry. Come on up. What? What? Since when does it do that? I have never been to a Baskin Robbins.
Fire! Thunder!
They don't exist in my province. I wanted to say my country, but they probably exist in Ontario. Ontario's got everything. Let me up! What's going on down there?
Fire!
I'm just watching for that damage bar.
Thunder!
This is the cheapest way to do this fight, isn't it? They won in Toronto. See? I knew it! Oh, it's invisible now. No, we're not gonna allow that. No, you don't get to be invisible, though. Ah, one sec! I'd say I'm jealous, but I straight up had ice cream earlier.
Fire!
No, let me out! 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 One sec. I gotta deal with something. Okay, that sounds fucking amazing. Come on! Let me up! Oh my god. Yeah? If you're gonna tell me to use my stick, I have been. Really? Shoot him! That's helpful. That's real helpful when I was mashing triangle and trying to block. Wait, did I win? Oh. You know, I kind of forget shot locks exist.
What's gotten into you? I see. The wayfinder broke. Well, don't worry. Friendship's more than an object.
Friendship. Circle?
Don't let the little mimic fool you. You saw for yourself what kind of monster that thing is. All it knows how to do is hurt and destroy.
Everyone is smarter than me.
He helped me
And
stop
y'all are
the
just
monster.
proving it.
You must have triggered some sort of mutation, hidden in the little freak's genetic coding.
Friend.
That's right. We are friends.
Better say your goodbyes now, because 626 is about to be destroyed. Stop that!
That doesn't mean I'm smart.
Come on.
Sound the alert! Prisoners on the loose! Don't let them get away!
Where are we going?
Starting a collection, that's an expensive collection.
Guidance is not functional. Navigation failure.
That is a,
Hyperdrive.
I mean, I know I collect books and video games and Nendroids, but that's an expensive collection to start.
What is it? What's going on?
New Nendo's like 60 bucks, new degree's like 60,000. Hey! Guys! Stop that! Both of you! Okay. Ready to go to Neverland? No. Or should we? Okay. Should we see if we can go back in our Terra save and do Mirage? What do y'all think? Really? Because I fucking hated Neverland in 2. Which one am I thinking of? No, I'm thinking of one. I'm thinking of a game. Oh my god, which one do you have to fucking... Days! Days is the one I'm thinking of. Days is the one I'm thinking of. Not 2. It's Days. Fuck Neverland and Days. Yep, that's the one I'm thinking of. Especially, doing Neverland in Days on the clunkiest controls you have ever dealt with before in your life. Oh, I'm hyped for Dream Drop. Haven't the DS ones been the only ones to not get full remasters? I feel like Days Encoded really should have gotten updates with the PS4 version.
Move it.
Oh hey, we do get to punch vanitas again! I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a lot of the latter half of this game. For like any of the characters. I remember Terra's route really well, but that's about it.
Name's Ventus, but everybody just calls me Ven. Huh. Guess when I sat down to rest, I must have fallen asleep.
But where'd you come from?
Well, you see...
All right,
Ben's just a sleepy boy.
So long, Ben.
If you don't count Union Cross. I do not count Union Cross because it is, currently still ongoing. It does not need a remaster until they actually finish the fucking game.
but you gotta agree to follow us.
Yeah, it's right over that way by the Indian camp.
Ready, men? Forward, march.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's still going. They are never going to end it because it is their biggest cash cow on the planet.
Yeah, bring it. Yeah, bro, see ya.
Actually, I don't think Fire Emblem Heroes makes them a ton of money just because it's extremely free-to-play friendly and nobody is spending money on it since they brought in the what's it called? The pass system. I pre-ordered Melody of Memory the other day. Oh my god, okay. I can tell this story. This is an interesting story. Kind of. I don't know, it was funny to me. Things that are interesting to me are probably boring as shit to other people because I have the most boring life on the planet lately. So I go to EB Games. Y'all do know all I do with my time is sit in my apartment and read books or play games or work on homework, right? When I'm not at work. I'm not that interesting of a person. Genuinely. So I go to EB Games, and I'm like, hey, can I put down a pre-order for, Melody of Memory on the Switch. So I'm gonna get it on the Switch because my PS4 is running low on storage, and the Switch is a newer console, sue me. Yeah, it's coming out on Switch. Switch and PS4. Which is, again, why I call on y'all once again. Sora for Smash. I also have been craving a Switch rhythm game. What's the release date? I have no idea. You know, the other reason I'm hyped for, Melody of Memory, though? We're getting a Kyrie game! Kyrie writes, Square finally said Kyrie writes. After how many games? Is it bad that I don't have faith in this now that I'm saying that out loud? But nah, what I was trying to say is, like, so I go in and pre-order it. I go to EB Games, because that's the game store near my house. And I'm like, hey, can I put down— No, Mimic! He just ate my thing. He ate my fever pitch. He ate my fever pitch. That's the goal. So yeah, I go down to EB Games and I'm like, hey, can y'all give me a pre-order, or set me up with a pre-order for Melody of Memory? And girl's like, okay, super chill, here to help ya. And she just like takes my name and my phone number and like my card, because they have like a rewards card or whatever. So you get points whenever you like pre-order stuff. I don't even know what you use the points for there. I've never really asked. All I know is you get money off used games, and I buy a lot of games used, so that's very useful for me. But I don't know what the points actually do there. To investigate that one of these days. But yeah, so she takes all my stuff and she's like, okay, you're good. And I'm like, well, like, don't I have to pay for it? Like, you would think that if you pre-order something, you'd have to pay for it, right? Like, that just makes sense to me. And she's like, oh no, like, you don't actually have to pay for it until the day it comes in. I'm like, but why? Like, you're bringing in this game specifically for me with my name on it. You've just got extra stock laying around if I don't come pick it up. And I'm like, okay, I guess, cool, can I just pay for it today anyway because I don't want to go through the hassle of, like, having to make sure I have money in the right account and all that stuff. Like, I moved a bunch of money around to be able to, not to be able to afford it, just to, like, make sure that everything was in the right place for my bills coming out and shit. And she's like, well, I guess, but if you bring in used, like, 3 used Switch games, you can get it for like, $10. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that, but thank you. Like, it was one of those things, it's like, she didn't want me to pay, like, I have the money up front, and she straight up didn't want me to pay for it to get trade-ins, and it was the weirdest thing ever. Like, I never had that happen at the store in my old city before in my life. Because the store in my old city, they would legit just, like, be like, yep, here's the total, because they knew me. They were like, oh, because I collect games. Like, it's a terrible hobby to have. Don't get into it, trust me. You spend way too much money. But, I don't know, it's like, I get that you're trying to help people, but when someone's like, oh no, I'll just pay for it, and you say like 6 times, oh, but you can do this, it's like, I feel like at that point it's kind of obvious that they're not in for it, if that makes sense. These might look cool though, right? True. And I'm not discounting, like, rewards programs like that. Like, I have to sell reward stuff at my work, and we typically recommend it to people who are getting, like, a certain amount of stuff and, like, all that kind of stuff. And it's, I know it's annoying. Like, we also sell, like, we also do, like, a purchase with purchase thing sometimes, where if you spend, like, $50, you get a blanket for $20 instead of 50 or something like that. And it's like, I know that kind of stuff is annoying, but generally, when you ask someone and they're like, oh no, I'm good, no thanks, generally that's the sign to stop, if you catch my drift. Like, I've been working retail a long time. I know how all this stuff works. It was so weird to me. She was very nice, though. Like, I will say she was extremely nice and very helpful with getting my pre-order set up. Oh, that too. I usually just kind of go, oh no thanks. Because I'm very careful with my stuff, and if something happens to it, I'm just gonna go get a new one. I understand that people have numbers they have to achieve, though. I deal with that on, like, a daily basis. Oh, come on. Yeah, we have a rewards card at my work that's free, and then we also have to get like a certain number of signups for our paid card, which legit it's all based on your store size, so some stores only have to get like 2 a week. So it's not that bad, but we have to have 60% loyalty for the week. Which is extremely easy to achieve because, like, almost everyone has these cards already. Who's kind of run? Aorga. Nice. Aroga? Oh, that's hard to say. No, let me up. I want to go up. Huh, my last YouTube video got demonetized. I wonder why. Is it because we're playing Kingdom Hearts and every song in Kingdom Hearts just gets you demonetized on YouTube? Yes, that's the reason, by the way. That is, in fact, the, actual legitimate reason, because, Disney will not let anyone play their games without demonetizing them. Y'all, I'm lost already. Remember how we were talking about getting lost in this level? I'm lost. Oh man, I was hitting that goon to the beat of the music for a second. Oh, basic flood. Sharp and pointy. Kingdom Hearts enemies come in 2 flavors. Soft and squishy or sharp and pointy. Shadow, soft and squishy. Flood, sharp and pointy. Oh yeah, and we got wibbly wobbly. Yeah. Thank you. I have forgotten wibbly wobbly. No, not the mimic. I forgot about the mimic. Yeah, Dream Eaters just fit into any category. Where the fuck did I start in this level? Guys, I am lost as all hell right now. Meow Wow is in fact soft and squishy. Okay. On the sea coast. Where the fuck are we? Where are we? Okay, this is the sea coast. Northwest exit. Holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Mermaid Lagoon. I don't even have a map of the area. Okay, one sec. Birth by sleep. That's what I need. I need a map. I need an area map. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so we were on the seacoast. Now we're in Mermaid Falls. Or now we're in Mermaid Lagoon. I want the wrong exit. So this was the right way. I want a Neko Cat plushie. Hey Square, can you make a Neko Cat plushie? What? Oh, why it look like that though? I do kind of love him though. I do kind of love him though. You know what? He's valid. He can stay. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought they would just have them for Meow. Oh, that's why he looked like that. Oh my god, I do not need more plushies. I literally bought a 6-pack of those like foldable cubes that you can store stuff in. I do also have a goblin coming. One of the, for anyone else who watches D&D stuff, one of the, Joe Cat goblins. Yes! I bought him and had to send him through back. Because they did not ship to Canada. May I also ask, why the hell does a company not ship to Canada in 2020? I'm sorry, like, it's 2020! Nice. Okay, how did I even get to that area in the first place? Oh, I'm not supposed to go through here. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, guys. Ew, pineapple. It is literally a fruit that eats you. I'm sorry. I already have bad enough acid reflux. I don't need to also eat things that will eat me back. Oh dang, good luck. Good luck, man. Oh no, I went too far. Give me a sec. Sharp and pointy! How big is he? Good. Because I got a shadow plush, like a shadow from Kingdom Hearts, that I thought was gonna be a big boy. I thought he was gonna be like a big squishy pillow lad, because he was like, way more money than he should have been. And it turns out he was, in fact, tiny. Okay, where am I going from here? Sorry, I'm like looking at my map and trying to do a bunch of stuff. Beck, I need him. Oh! Sage, I found you a dusk plush! I don't think you want me to. Yeah, I really wish you the best of luck, man. That kind of stuff really genuinely sucks. So, the reason Sage is sad is because I found him a dusk plush. But it is $1,500. And the other two that I'm seeing are $1,520 and $1,600. Now I'm just looking at plushies on eBay. Oh no. Is this what this stream has turned into? Did you find him on there? Oh, you found those ones! I want a Riku in those ones, though. God, the Sora Arts, the Bring Arts Sora figure that they just came out with is so sick, too. The one that comes with the, Big Hero 6 Keyblade. Sorry, not the time. Very much not the time. It is very much not the time for this. Not the time for this shenaniganery. Okay, where do I need to go to? The jungle clearing. Hey, stop it. How do I get to the jungle clearing? That's number 3. I am currently in 5. I need to go to that way. Damn it! Okay. I need to look at this map here. Yeah, it's just through there. It's just this one. How did you break Sage? What happened? What are you guys doing?
Peter Pan!
Who do we have here? Never seen you before.
I'm Ventus. Call me Vin.
Oh,
Well, if you
that's
say
not
so.
super expensive either. 30 bucks for a figure isn't too bad depending on how big it is and how nice it is.
I don't suppose you'd want to capture some real pirate treasure.
Real pirate treasure?
Sure.
Nominee isn't even in this game,
Right when he was
and yet I've got the do it for her up on the side.
Grab it.
Oh boy!
Let's go! Ow!
Oh. Tinkerbell, what's gotten into you?
We were all supposed to go hunt for a shooting star together.
Forget that. Pirate treasure is way more fun. Tink, you're coming with us.
Okay.
Well, that's no way to respond to an invitation. Come on, Ben. You're a better sport than her, right?
I'd love to join you, but first I want to find the shooting star.
So, I'm gonna BRB real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be back in a sec. And then we'll finish this level. Hi, sorry about that apartment thing I had to deal with really quick because my building's really weird.
Yeah. Rock. Thunder. Bring it.
So, let me go through here.
Rock. Rock. See ya. Yeah. Heal. Rock. Yeah. Come on. Rock. So. Rock.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Thunder. Rock. Come on.
But we should be all good to go now.
Rock. Yeah. Bring it. Rock. 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 See ya. Heal. Thunder. So. Rock. Yeah.
There we go. We are gonna take this save opportunity. Okay. Ooh, yeah, we are definitely swapping out some stuff in here. Ooh, our Arcanum's almost maxed out. Okay, nothing we can actually do right now. Oh right, we have another payback raid. Let's swap in this other one so we can get the dark screen. Man, command deck weird, y'all. I genuinely don't like the command deck very much.
Come on! Gotcha! Come on! Yeah! So...
I don't like having to fix my... Let me rephrase that. I'm fine with the command deck as a concept. I just really hate having to fix my command deck after everything I do. Oh really? There's another save point right here? Why? Is this our map? Oh, thank God. If I would hit the correct button at any point in time, that'd be beautiful, though. I have a tendency to, like, mash buttons and never hit the right thing. But yeah, sorry for that brief disappearance. We should be all good to go for the next little bit.
Gotcha!
Wonder how much more of this game we'll be able to, like, get through. If we can get through this level at the very least tonight, that'd be sick.
Mickey's Star Shard?
A shooting star and a pixie. Must be my birthday.
Oh, time to punch a man.
Let Tinkerbell go!
Ha! One of Peter Pan's brats. Well, tell that cowardly sparrow if he wants his precious Tinkerbell back, he'd best meet me at Mermaid Lagoon.
Stop!
Time to beat up a dude with a shitty mustache. Then they're just babies.
Gotcha! Heal! Yeah! Come on!
Okay, come on. Right, forgot how hard those things hit. Ugh. Okay. Okay, you know what? There we go. Okay, you know what? Really? Oh, I forgot how much I hate those things. There we go. The wave isn't there yet. There we go. Ooh, we got a different one that time. I will say I like the aesthetic of the other one better, but that's okay.
I lost them. You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Oh, this gonna be sad.
Look out below!
Peter, help! Tinkerbell's been pixie-napped.
Then I'm too late. Hook's gonna pay for this.
He said to meet him at Mermaid Lagoon.
Gotta be an ambush. Huh, that old codfish thinks he's clever.
Hey, I'm going too.
Well, we have to hurry. Can you keep up?
You bet.
Time to feel pain.
God!
Why do I always do that? Do that every time. Okay. Going back through the jungle clearing, but there's something I have to do over here first, actually. There's something I have to do over here really quick. Oh, I can't do this yet. I don't have high jump yet. There we go.
Eat it, and ahoy! Man the long tom and fire!
Cannon fire? Where's it coming from?
On the water! Over there! Tink, it's you! And you're all right! What? A strange fellow with a funny-looking sword has... Hold on! I gotta stop that cannon!
Okay, I'll go after Hook.
Right. Tink, if you would.
What?
It's pixie dust! Bet you feel lighter now, don't you?
Hey, we flying. We got glide! Let's equip that right away. We are benching our Zarcanum temporarily. We're gonna need it later when we go do some actual bosses, but for right now, it can vibe. Another payback raid? Really? Everything makes fucking payback raid, I swear. Thundaga? Thundaga, very nice. We are gonna make an even stronger cure. Yeah, there we go. Stronger Helios. That's what we need right now, y'all, is stronger Helios. And we got Cure Boost with it, which is fan-fucking-tastic, honestly. Yeah, why do I have this many payback raids? Why is it this easy to get payback raid? Why does everything turn into payback raid? Let's smack down a glide. Okay. I need to get over there. I cannot do it from here. That's for dang sure. The heck is that? Okay, we're in the water. I don't remember how you access the cliff path, honestly. But I have a feeling that's not it. No, I just came from there. Is it this one? Oh my gosh, I don't remember how to get there. Okay, it's this one over here. Okay, what the fuck is doing that? Now y'all are about to see why I don't enjoy this level. Because it's annoying as hell to get anywhere. That's disorienting. Okay. Cyclone. Cyclone's a little disorienting for me. Yay, mimics! Okay, I'm gonna check my finishers really quick too. Ooh, okay. Let me see something really quick. Okay. So we're almost on that one, actually. Am I going back for chests right now? I kind of don't feel like it. Yeah, I kind of don't feel like it tonight. I kind of just want to, like, get this game done, if that makes sense. For the night, at least. I'll go back and go chest hunting, on my own time when I've got a few minutes. I'm assuming this is where I go because it's the only real place to go from here.
Alas, and so passeth a worthy opponent. To think that his would be such an inglorious end. At last, that scurvy brat will never trouble me again.
I wouldn't be so
Okay,
sure of
sir.
that, Book.
Swoggle the eyes. No, don't tell me. Oh, Jim. Blast that Peter Pan.
Okay, buddy. Oh shit, time to fight Hook.
Oh, that sound. No, not again. Stay away from me.
I don't think so.
So, I don't want to be in the water. So, He fights like a bitch and like blocks your stuff all the time. You kind of just have to like push him into the water though. Wait, did he stop my heal? Oh damn it, he stopped my heal. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, I think we're just gonna try to finish this for tonight. Yeah, that's a good goal. What? Move, Ben! Yeah, that might be to play. Oh my god, why can I not block all of a sudden tonight? Yeah, that might be the play though. Just keep blocking him and then push him forward. See, he like actually parries you. He's a bitch. Right? Ugh. Oh, cool. Okay.
I'll get you for this! I'll run you through!
Ugh. I really, really, really wish my controller would actually block when I want it to. That's my problem with this game. And I have this problem with Kingdom Hearts games in general, is they have a very twitchy block mechanic. And this is a common problem with every Kingdom Hearts game that I've noticed. Either I am shit at blocking in this game, or my controller's busted, or the game is just not working. And because it's been a consistent problem throughout the series, no matter what console I'm playing on, I'm not sure at this point what the problem is. God, he has a ton of health! What if I just stay in the water? No, I was gonna try and heal while I had him up there, but I did not have a heal ready. So, here's the thing I notice. So, I did not even have my finger on the thumbstick unless I was actively moving. So, I am going to take my finger off my thumbstick for this fight and let him come to me and exclusively block. And we'll see what happens here. See? My finger was not on my thumbstick and I am moving. Okay, that's reversals. I do not care if that's reversals. I will take reversals. I am sick of dodge rolling instead of fucking blocking. Because reversals, you have invuln frames, right? Okay. Can you stop doing that? Or are you stuck? Like, if it's just a mechanic I'm forgetting about, I don't care. But, like, the issue has seemed consistent through every Kingdom Hearts game for me. God, okay. Fuck off, dude. Wait, why did my zero grab not go off? Why did my zero grab not go off? I was gonna use that to heal, god damn. No, it's worked before though. It does work on him. Yeah, it does. I literally have used it every other round. It gets him for at least long enough for me to pop my heal. It doesn't get him for as long as it gets other enemies, but it gets him long enough for me to pop a heal. See? This bomb thing is getting old fast. Yeah, I don't know why my blocks aren't going off. And honestly, it's starting to get kinda tilting. We are playing overly safe here, and we are going to continue to until I feel safe. Because when we don't, that shit happens. Nope, shit. He has full vulnerability to shit. Because he's just a dude. Hey, Ventus, can we not, like, throw ourselves towards the dude when we're trying to run away? When I hit block, it should not throw me towards the enemy. Like, come on. Come on. Like, I hit block and I dashed towards him. That's the opposite of what I want when I hit block. Twisted Hours might be the play for this, actually. No! No combo for you. Okay, we didn't get that off that time. Nope. Okay. There's no good options here, honestly. Like, there's no good way to do this fight, from what I'm finding. You just kind of try to dodge his shit. And as we all know, I just can't get the hang of this when I'm not fighting Roxas. That was almost good for like a second. Yep, almost good for like a second. That's kind of how my night's going, ain't it? Okay. Oh, come on. Nope, I fucked that up spectacularly. Yep, fucked that one up spectacularly. Well, we're gonna do what we always do and just fucking brute force this. 'Cause that's the only thing we got. Shot locks didn't do anything, by the way, before that gets suggested again tonight. I tried shot locks, they do, like, no damage to him. Fire might be good. He reacts to fire. See? Yeah, I think trying to get fire on our Keyblade is good. Trying to get Firestorm is good because he actually, like, has a reaction to fire where he kind of stops for a second. I don't know if it deals extra damage or anything, though.
Face me, coward! Reason foil! Face me, coward!
Yeah!
Face me, coward!
Trick!
Face me, coward!
Come on!
Face me, coward!
Yeah! Yeah! Heal!
Face me, coward! Here! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward!
Yeah, I think I'm just making it worse because he automatically does his, like, combo parry after you hit him with fire.
Face me, coward!
Trick! Heal!
Here!
Okay.
Face me, coward!
Yeah!
Face me, coward!
Trick! Gotcha!
Face me, coward!
Hey, something's not working here again. Yeah, something's not working here.
Face me, coward! Face me, coward!
I don't even need to heal yet. I should have saved that. No.
Reason foil! Here! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Here!
Yeah, you have to move right the second he comes down from that, though. Okay.
Face me, coward!
Is my heal up?
Reason foil! Face me, coward!
And I wasted that. Put the heal off anyway. This is gonna be a long fight.
Face me, coward! You scurvy brat! You'll be walking the flag! Face me, coward! Here! Face me, coward! Face me, coward!
I have to do something here. I don't know what it is, but I gotta do something more than what I've been.
Face me, me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Present foil! Here! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Here! Face me, coward!
No. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm just not fast enough. I am just not fast enough for anything. Holy shit. Whew. Okay.
Face me, coward! Face me, coward!
Gotcha.
Face me, coward! Present foil! Face me, coward! Face me, coward!
Okay.
Face me, coward! Present foil! Have at you! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Here! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Present foil! Have at you!
No, no, no. Let me out. Oh, my heel didn't pop.
Face me, coward!
Come on.
Foil!
No.
Face me, coward! Face me, coward!
Gotcha.
I'll get you for this! You'll be walking the plank!
Hey, Ren, would you keep blocking through the combo when I am holding down the button through the combo? Oh boy. As you can tell, this is not going well. Because I only play this game once a week.
Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Here! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! You for me?
And, not gonna lie, the only other game that I've been playing outside of streams is Final Fantasy XIV, which is an MMO, and therefore does not really help me with, being good at Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god, please let me shuffle through my command deck! Hey, why can't you shuffle through your command deck while you're in the water? Who thought that this was a good mechanic? I'm sorry, like... Who thought the command deck was a good mechanic? Jump! Holy fuck, please jump. Whatever, I'm staying here. He can't get down here. Who thought the command deck was a good idea? Like, legitimately, who thought putting your fucking heals on a timer was a good idea? Oh no, I just whiffed my heal. No. Why do I also deal, like, no fucking damage? Like, is it just me, or do I deal no damage to this guy, even with abilities? Yeah, like, it's not like I'm using an older Keyblade. Like, I'm using the Keyblade for the last area we were in. What? No, my heal went off. Oh, I'm dead. I'm done. I don't know that I can recover from this. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm doing extremely low damage for some reason, and I'm not sure why, because I'm using the Keyblade from the last area. Like 17 or 18 last I checked. I'm not grinding. We've had this discussion before in literally every game. I am not grinding.
Face me, coward! Come on! Face me, coward! Yeah! Face me, coward!
One sec, I gotta deal with something really quick. Okay.
Prison foil!
Like, that's not super low of a level.
Face me, coward! Yeah! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Trick! Face me, coward! Gotcha! Heal!
No!
Prison foil!
I just healed that!
Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Yeah! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Come on! Face me, coward! Yeah! Face me, coward! Prison foil!
I'm gonna fucking Kermit. We're gonna be here all night. Just fucking fight me, dude.
Face me, coward!
Yeah, I'm the coward. You're just fucking jumping back and forth and blocking everything. Fuck! Ugh!
You the organ of black! Prison foil!
No, get in the fucking water.
You scurvy brat!
Wow, that really does nothing, does it? Except take him out of the fight for like half a second. And then he's just more pissed when he gets back.
Face me, coward! Prison foil!
No, okay, give me access to my heal.
Prison foil!
Hey, glide sucks. Glide really fucks your movement, doesn't it?
Foil! Face me, coward! Yeah! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Come on! Heal! Here!
I didn't think it actually did. Sorry. I didn't notice that it actually like did anything there. I thought it just fucked my movement up for a sec.
Face me, coward! Gotcha! Face me, coward! Yeah!
Nope, don't take me closer to him. I just wanted to get up.
Present for you. Face me on. Face me on. Face me on.
Yeah, this is really just gonna be a battle of attrition, this one. It's gonna be kind of like the Roxas fight, where we just have to keep trucking.
Face me on. Here. Face me on. Here. Present for you.
What? I'm just gonna fucking pull the trigger. There we go.
Face me on. Present for you. You'll be walking the plank. Here. Present for you.
Okay.
Face me on.
I, like, probably do not have the right command deck for this whatsoever. But I'm way too stubborn to change my shit out now.
Face me on. Face me on. Here.
Damn it! Okay, yep, I'm done. We're done. We're coming back to this next week. God, this fucking sucks. This fight fucking sucks. Okay. Oh, I don't have a problem with... I have a little bit of a problem with the command deck, but it could be worse, if that makes sense. Like, it's one of those systems that I'm not a fan of it, but I can get used to it. My biggest problem is you kind of need specific commands to do certain fights. Like, it doesn't feel like it's a very beginner-friendly system. Especially in some of these later levels. Like, you have to be constantly trying to make the correct commands for each fight and have them ready in your deck for before each fight and everything like that. And it feckin' sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep because it's 1 AM and I'm starting to get very tired. So, on that note, I don't usually stream on Thursdays. It's usually my off night, but I think I'm gonna stream some Final Fantasy tomorrow night for a little bit. Probably not for as long as I usually do, but we'll see. It's one of those we'll see things, because I know I missed Tuesday this week. I don't know, tomorrow I might also just have to do homework all night. We'll see. I have a few major projects due and will not get the weekend to work on them. So there is that. However, if you are new to the stream and enjoy it, definitely feel free to give me a follow. That'll get you stream notifications so you know whenever I go live. As well, if you look at the links down below, there's a link to my YouTube that has all my stream VODs uploaded to it, so if you ever miss a stream, you can check it out there. I'm noticing a lot of people are rewatching the stream VODs on Twitch. That is super awesome. Please keep doing that. But yeah, YouTube also has them all backed up if you want to watch some older stuff that's no longer on my Twitch VODs because it's too old. As well as my Discord is kind of just a chill place where we all hang out, have a good time, all that sort of stuff. We don't really vibe in there too much lately just because I've been very tired and very busy, but hopefully that'll get bopping again pretty soon. Love you guys! Have a good night, everyone!